Hello everyone. Whoops, let me get my earplugs in so I can hear all of you. Welcome to this hour on Verbling. Welcome to Pronunciation Practice. That's the class where I try to help you with all kinds of aspects of your pronunciation, not just the sounds themselves, vowels or consonants, but everything that goes into pronunciation. Today in particular, it's going to be all about intonation and how to focus on particular words. Well, more about that in just a minute as all of you are coming in. Some of you might be waiting for the timer. Remember, just click the green join button when the class timer is up and you'll be able to join us. Also, don't forget to follow me on Verbling at this link in the chat window and you'll be able to see all my upcoming classes. By the way, I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. I've taught over 1,000 classes on Verbling since joining in February 2013. I've been teaching for 15 years, but for the last 4 years, here online at Verbling and other places, I've taught kids, adults, business English, academic English, exams, everything. So whatever your problem is, bring it to me and I'll help you solve it, okay? Consider taking a trial lesson with me. Well, let's get started as all of you are coming in now. I'm going to share the link with you. My computer froze. Is it okay? There we go. I'm going to share the link with you if you don't have it open already. So, see the open this link in the chat window, and I'll put it inside in case you can't see the Verbling chat. There you go. I'll be sharing it with you in any case. So, let's say hello to all of you, and as we do that, you can take a look at the material as well. Okay? So, there's our material. And you know you're in the right place when you see that green graphic pronunciation practice. Let's say hello to all of you. The first person I saw was Monsieur Jean-Pierre. Hello,
Yes.
Jean-Pierre. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Very good. And where are you from, Jean-Pierre?
I'm from a French town which is called Antibes. It's between Nice and Cannes.
Antibes. Excellent. I think I've seen you before, haven't I? I think you've been in a class with me before, haven't you? Can you hear me, Jean-Pierre? Uh-oh, I don't hear him. Let's say a quick hello to Mr. Sergio, the second one I saw come in. Hello.
Hello, John Eric. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Good. By the way, can you hear me okay?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. Because I lost Jean-Pierre. Maybe he got disconnected. And welcome back, Cornell. How are you today?
Hi, John Eric, and hi, class. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Excellent. Very good. And Mr. Vincenzo, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. How are you?
Very good, very good. All right, so we're going to get started, and hopefully we've got some other people joining us because the class is booked. So if you're out there, just come on in. Let's start with a little review. I'm going to go down to today's class, which you'll see is class number 3. If I click on that, it brings me to page 4, and you see some sentences. I'll try to make this just a little bit bigger for you. See if we can get this just a bit bigger on the screen. Now, the first thing we're going to do is a little warm-up. I want you to review some of what we did last week. If you weren't here, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it really quick. So, you're going to read a sentence, and then I'm going to ask you to pick the question that it's an answer to. How are you going to decide? Well, In one case, the sentence has an article, the article a. In the other case, it doesn't. For example, A, that's very beautiful glass, and B, that's a very beautiful glass. So you have to decide which meaning is correct with or without the article. And we're going to work on how the article sounds in connected speech. Okay? So there's going to be lots of repetition and lots of listening and repeating, but you're going to select the right question. So the first one is done for you. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. Let me hear all of you echo what I'm saying. I'll say it once, all of you together. Are you ready? Ready! Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
First, the answer. Yes, it's for champagne, I think.
Yes, it's for champagne, I think.
Champagne.
Champagne.
That's it. Now, how many breaths did I take when I said that sentence, Sergio? Yes, it's for champagne. Oh, I said it wrong. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. How many little pauses did you hear?
2.
Okay, so I want you to say it, and I want you to exaggerate those pauses.
Okay. Yes, it's for champagne, I think.
But not champagne, but champagne.
It's not cha.
No, it's sh. Like sugar.
Okay. Champagne, I think.
I agree with you. There's a pause where there's a comma in this sentence. Virgula, comma. So I agree with you. There's 2 pauses. So here's how it works. When you've got pauses in a sentence, the best thing you can do is go backwards for each breath that you take. So the last, what words do you say in a breath? You say, I think, right? So I'll say it,
Yes.
you say it. I'll say it, and then you say it. All of you, class, all of you. By the way, quick hello to Asma. Hello, Asma. How are you?
I'm good, teacher. Thank you.
Asma from Algeria, I think.
Next to Algeria, from Tunisia.
Tunisia. Ah, Tunisia. It's been a long time. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yes.
But I remember you. So, we're going to get lots and lots and lots of pronunciation practice by doing this exercise where you're going to match a question to an answer and have lots of repetition. So in each breath, in that first sentence, yes, it's for champagne, I think, there's a set of words. The last breath you took was, I think. So I'll say it, you repeat it. I think. Now you. Let's try this again. I'll say it, and then you repeat. I think. Now you.
I think.
I only heard one person.
I
Cornell? There you go. Okay. Second breath. It's for champagne. Now you.
It's for champagne. Champagne.
Good. Is Sergio the only one repeating? Cornell, Asma, Vincenzo? It's for champagne.
It's for champagne.
Good.
It's for champagne.
Good.
For champagne.
Okay, good. You can say it at the exact same time if you like. Okay? Now we put them together. It's for champagne, I think. It's for champagne, I think. Now you.
Yes, it's for champagne.
It's for champagne, I think.
It's for champagne, I think.
Good, Vincenzo. Very good.
For champagne, I think.
Excellent. Then we put the first breath on, which is yes. So, I'll say the whole thing one more time, and I'll go to you. You can say it at the same time, because I can hear all of you. There's only a few people, so I can hear all of you. You can speak at once. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. Listen again. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. Notice I don't say it's for, I say yes, it's for. It's almost like there's no T in the sentence. Yes, it's for. Yes, it's for. Yes, it's for. So listen again. Yes, it's for champagne, I think. Now you.
Yeah. Yes, it's for champagne.
Yes,
I think.
it's for champagne, I think.
I heard two.
Yes,
Yes,
it's for
it's for champagne, I think.
Excellent. Okay, that one was done for us. Let's go down to B. And what question was asked, or what comment was made? Asma, say letter B for us. Let me hear you.
Okay. That's a very beautiful glass.
And the answer, Sergio?
Yes, it's for champagne, I think.
Champagne. Uh-oh. Say it again. Shh.
Yes, it's for champagne, I think.
There you go. Got it.
Yeah, it's because CH is for me in my mind.
CH can.
But
CH can,
champagne.
it depends on the word. It's different in every word. There's no rule. That's the problem. So yes, it can be ch, but in this case it's a sh. And because it's French, it really is going to be a sh. So that's another word. It's a loan word. Okay, very good. Now we're going to do it with all the others. I'll say the sentence going backwards. You repeat each breath. We'll put it together, and then you select the right question. So once again, I'm going to build up the sentence in each breath. You repeat. I'll say the whole sentence. You repeat. And then I'll call on one of you to tell me which question it was. Okay? So here we go. Let me read number 2 the way it's supposed to be first. Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job. Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job. Okay, now I'm going to build it up backwards. With your job, class.
With your job.
Good. I only heard one person. With your job.
With your job.
With your job.
What's your job? What's your job?
Where's your job? Where's your job?
Excellent. You certainly seem pleased. Now you.
Seem pleased.
Certainly seem pleased.
Certainly seem pleased.
Good.
Currently seem pleased.
Good. Notice it's not you, but it's more like a ya. You certainly. So it's like a ya, and it's put together with certainly. You certainly seem pleased with your job. Now, both parts. You certainly seem pleased, little pause, with your job. With your job. With. Notice my tongue is between my teeth. With. It's hard to say. With. Okay, one more. There you go. Good. So now, both parts. You certainly seem pleased with your job. Class.
You certainly
certainly
is pleased with your job.
You certainly seem pleased with your job.
Careful, Cornell. With your job.
With.
Your job.
With your job.
But I'm hearing with, Cornell, instead of with.
With.
By the way, good, that's better. By the way, make sure you're doing this. Whenever you come to pronunciation practice, you should have a mirror like this. Does everyone have your mirror? Look at the mirror and see where your tongue is. Is this? Is this? If your tongue is out, then you know you're saying with your job.
With.
Better, much better, much better. Okay, very good. Let me go back to the material.
John Wick, is it similar to thought?
With thought, it's exactly the same. It's an unvoiced consonant. And by the way, if you go to our IPA chart, which is down here, can you find it in the chart, Cornell?
No.
Can you find that sound?
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry, yes. I know the sound.
So can you tell me which row and column it's in?
Sorry?
Can you tell me which row and column that symbol is in for th? Can you see it?
A face. A symbol. Under the symbol.
It is thimble. That's the column.
Yes,
And which,
first one.
and the first one on the right or the left?
Left.
On the left. So it's thimble face. That's the column.
Thimble face.
Thimble face, and it's on the left because it is voiceless. If it was voiced, it would be the, like the.
The.
Right. Voiceless is like the word
The.
thimble. You don't use your throat. Thimble. Careful, don't break your microphone. Someone is hissing. Don't break your microphone. Okay, you got the idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to hear you individually now. So I'm going to do the whole sentence. I'm going to call on two of you, and I'm going to call on a third person to tell me the question. So listen to the whole sentence. Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job. Shinwei,
Hi.
repeat.
Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job.
But you're not pausing where I'm pausing. Listen to the two pauses. Well, pause. You certainly seem
Well.
pleased, pause, with your job. Now listen to it naturally. Well, breath. You certainly seem pleased with your job.
Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job.
Almost perfect. You just need a, instead of a you, I would say more like a yeah. You certainly. You certainly.
Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job.
Excellent. And let's see. Ms. Asma. Well, I'm breathing. Well, you certainly pleased with your job.
Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job.
With your job. Almost like it's one word. With your job.
Your job.
Excellent. And let's see. Cornell. What does it match with? It can't be B or A because we've already done B and A. So what does it match with?
This is a fascinating work.
Which is letter
Key.
K.
Okay, yeah.
This is fascinating work. And the answer, Sergio? Oh, you gotta keep
Okay.
Cornell.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are certainly seem pleased with your job.
And the question, Vincenzo, was? Letter K? Vincenzo, you gotta keep up. Letter K.
Work.
Say again.
This is a fascinating work.
That was L. I want you to say K.
K, no?
Yeah, K.
Yeah.
Say it again.
This is a fascinating. No, K.
Yeah, K, not L.
It's L. This is a fascinating work.
Letter K, without the article.
Oh, okay. This is fascinating work.
Shinwei?
This is fascinating work.
Good. And what was the answer?
I think the answer is L.
Is K. Not L.
Oh.
K.
Oh, teacher, I have a question.
Yeah.
Work is the countable noun or uncountable noun?
It is uncountable.
Uncountable.
This is always uncountable.
Mm.
You cannot say this is a fascinating work unless you mean work of something. If you mean work of art, it's okay. If you mean work of, I can't think of anything else we can use with work, but it's got to be of something, then it's countable. So one work of art, two works of art. But in general, it's uncountable, just like water and coffee. You cannot have two works. You can only have work. Okay? So can you think of anything else besides work of art? I can't think of any other expressions we use with of. But if you can, those are countable. So the answer is K. This is fascinating work. Well, you certainly seem pleased with your job. Okay, let's try it number 3. Remember, we're going to go fast. Lots of repetition. Now, let's do it normally once. Oh dear. Pause. You poor thing. Pause. You must be very lonely. So, there's 3 periods, therefore 3 pauses. Of course, after the last period, there's no other text, so that's why you don't hear the last pause, because we're not saying anything else. But we do pause at the end of a sentence. So let's go backwards. You must be very, even that's too much. You must be very lonely. I would divide that into 2 parts. Very lonely. Sergio, repeat.
Very lonely.
You must be. Sergio.
You must be.
You must be very lonely.
You must.
Okay. Got you. I fooled you. You must be very lonely. Shinue.
You must be very lonely.
It's got to go together a little bit more smoothly. Very lonely. Very lonely.
You must be very lonely.
It's better. But you can literally connect it like it's one word. Very lonely. No pause. Very lonely.
You must be very lonely.
Not the whole sentence. There's a little pause between be and very. A little pause between be and very. But
You
very
must
lonely
be
is
very
connected.
lonely. You
Very
must be very lonely. You must be
Good.
very lonely.
Even better.
You
poor
must
thing.
be very lonely. You must be very lonely.
Uh-oh, Shinue is broken.
Oh, I'm here. I speak a lot about this sentence.
Yeah.
It's a stupid person.
I thought the record was broken and it was skipping, but it's okay. Asma, you poor thing.
You poor thing.
You poor thing. You must be very lonely, Asma.
You poor thing. You must be very lonely.
Oh dear, Cornell.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, you poor thing. You must be very lonely, Cornell.
Oh dear. You poor thing. You must be very lonely.
I don't know if I like the must there. You must be.
You must be.
You must be. You know what? If you can just go up a little higher on the must.
You
Because
must be very lonely.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Because our intonation really goes up and down a lot, especially here, because it's very emotional. Oh dear, you poor thing. You've got to be a thespian. You've got to be an actor. Okay, very good, very good. Now, that was the response. What was the question, Cornell? Remember, it can't be A or B, and it can't be K or L, because we use them already. What do you think, Cornell? What was the question?
I am thinking of it. Could you please scroll up a bit?
Scroll up?
Yeah, to the answer.
Oh, to the answer. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
The answer is G.
Uh-oh. That wasn't Cornell.
Thank you so much, Janu, for your help.
That wasn't Cornell. How did you throw your voice? You sounded just like Shinue. Amazing.
I have changed my voice. Yeah, it was a joke.
Okay, say G for me, Cornell.
Sorry?
G for me, Cornell.
G, yeah. I've got few friends in my new class.
Right. I've got few friends. I've got few friends. Smooth, connected. I've got few friends in my new class.
I've got few friends in my new class.
Excellent. And what is the response, Mr. Vincenzo? So we're still on number 3?
Yes, oh dear. Oh dear, you poor thing. Very lonely.
It's true because he's got few friends. He must be very lonely. It's absolutely true. Let's say a quick hello to Hannah, who's joining us right now. Welcome to class, Hannah. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Excellent. Where are you from, Hannah?
Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia. Excellent. So right now, we're warming up by reviewing our intonation. That means how the voice goes up or down in questions and responses. And last week, we worked a little bit with articles, an and the. So what we're doing is lots of repetition where we hear the sentence with or without the article, depending on if we think that it needs the article. So I'll give you an example. The last one we did was number 3. Oh dear, you poor thing, you must be very lonely. We practiced that, and we matched it up. Mr. Cornell, using the voice of Shinwei, matched it up with letter G. I've got few friends. It can't be letter H. I've got a few friends. It can't be. Because if it was I've got a few friends, that means you have friends. And that would mean that number 3 wouldn't make sense. Because you're not lonely if you have a few friends with you. So that's how we're matching these up, and we're focusing a lot on intonation. Okay? So, let's build up, let's see, maybe one more before we move on. One more. Number 4. Listen to me say it the right way. Yes, pause. Born a few hours ago. I would break that up into 3 parts. Yes, he was born, and only a few hours ago. Listen again. Yes, he was born only a few hours ago. Only a few hours ago. It's almost like it's together. Let's go backwards. Only a few hours ago. Sergio.
Only a few hours ago.
Excellent. He was born. Asma.
He was born.
He was born only a few hours ago. Asma.
He was born only a few hours ago.
Yes. That one's easy. Yes is easy. Let's try the whole sentence. Yes. He was born only a few hours ago. Hannah, try it, the whole thing.
Yes, he was born only a few hours ago.
Very good, very good. There's a little pause between born and only. He was born only a few hours ago. Try again.
He was born only a few hours ago.
Good. Only one little change, Hannah, one little change. He was born. Notice my voice, born, falls at the very end. He was born.
He was born.
Good. That's it. That's it. So that's our whole sentence. Cornell, yes, he was born only a few hours ago.
Yes,
Cornell.
Yes, he was born only a few hours ago.
Only.
Yes, he was born only a few hours ago.
And 2 syllables and hours. Hours.
Hours.
Hours.
Hours.
Here's your problem. You need a W. Like were. Say were.
Hours.
Forget about that. Just say were, like we were. Were.
Were.
Ah, that's the problem. Your were sounds like a V. Ver. So, if you can get this, take a look. If you can get your lips to be a little rounder, were.
Were. Were.
Good. It's better. Our.
Our. Yeah.
A little bit of work.
It's a bit complicated.
Okay, but if you notice, we really have to use our lips, even though there's no W in the word our. It sounds like there's a W.
Mhm.
Our, were. So it's really a. Do that for me. Our.
Our.
Ah,
Yeah.
you've got to just imagine you're going to kiss someone, not me. Unless you really want to. If you want to, that's okay.
My wife.
Okay, your wife. Practice on your wife. Say
Yeah,
ow,
it is better option.
were. Because that's what your lips are doing. It's almost like you're going to kiss someone.
Were.
Were. Yeah. Were.
Were.
Our.
Were.
You're getting there. It's getting there. So, that was the sentence. Yes, he was born only a few hours ago. Mr. Shinue, what was the question that was asked? Or what was the comment? It can't be A or B. It can't be G or H. It can't be K or L. What is it? He's thinking. What do you think, Mr. Shinue? Don't think too much. Shinue? Are you there? Oh, maybe
I'm sorry, I mute
okay.
myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I mute myself. G. What a lonely lamb.
Yes, he was born only a few hours ago. Look what happens if you don't say the article. What's the difference if you don't say the article? What lovely lamb? What does that mean? Take a look at the picture.
I is no article.
Yeah, if there's no article, how does that change the meaning? Take a look at the picture. How does that change?
Lamb. Oh, lamb without article means meat.
Yeah, it means you're going to eat it.
Meat.
So lamb meaning uncountable is the food. Just like water is something you drink or consume. Meat is something you eat. These are all uncountable. If it's countable, it's the animal. That's why we're matching up this. Oh, he was born only a few hours ago. And what was the question or comment? What a lovely lamb. What a beautiful little lamb. All right, so that was a little bit of practice with articles and intonation. Very good job, everyone. But that was just a warm-up. Now we're going to get into some new material. So, take a look on page 6. By the way, if you don't have this open, remember you can open it by clicking on this link. Open it up and save a copy on your Google Drive. Okay, WH questions. Let's go to intonation in a question. So, let's see, Mr. Vincenzo, let's read about intonation first. Can you read about intonation for us? And then we're going to do a little example together.
As you saw in Unit 3, the intonation usually goes down at the end of WH questions.
Okay, and there's an example.
Yes. Adele, what's your name?
Ah, but that's got to go down.
What's the name? What's your name? What's your name?
Listen to me. What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name?
Good.
What's your name? Eric Gruber.
Eric Gruber.
Eric Gruber.
Yeah, so it's the opposite of what you might expect. Yeah, there is an echo from someone. I don't know where the echo's coming from. Oh, it stopped. Good. So, what's your name? Going down. Eric Gruber. Going up. So it seems like it would be the opposite. So for WH questions, it goes down. By the way, let's get a little bit of practice. What's your name, Cornell? What's your name?
What's your name?
Got to go down on name. What's your name?
What's your name?
You got to go a little higher on the what so that you can go down on the name. What's your name?
What's your name?
It's very flat, Cornell. It's very, very flat. You're like, what's your name? I am a robot. But try to do this. A little higher. What's your name?
What's your name?
Better. You got to exaggerate it. It might sound weird to you, but it'll actually sound normal to a native speaker. Sergio, what's your name?
I'm Sergio.
I know. Ask the question. What's your name?
My name is Sergio. Repeat the sentence, right?
Yeah, we're working on intonation. What's your name?
What's your name? What's
Good.
your name?
Good.
What's your name?
Excellent. And the answer? Eric Gruber. It goes up, Vincenzo. Eric Gruber.
Eric Gruber.
Eric Gruber.
Excellent. Vincenzo, that was perfect. Shinue, very good. Okay. Sergio, keep reading. However,
when we ask someone to repeat information that was unclear at first hearing, the intonation.
okay, and let's do the example, Sergio. Adela
Okay.
says,
I'm Adela Fileeva.
I think it's Felinava. It's a weird name.
Filineva. Okay. I'm Adele Filineva.
Okay. That's the answer. And then Eric asks the question. It's going to go up.
Okay. What is your name?
A little lower on the what? Listen to me. What's your name?
Okay.
Again, what's your name?
Okay. What's your name?
Good. That's it. It's low to high. What's your name? So, if it's for information, what's your name? If it's for repeating, what's your name? Cornell, what's your name?
What's your name?
Adele Filanava. Let's go around and practice. Question. Asma, ask the question.
Okay, the first one or the second? To repeat or to ask for information?
Oh, yes, you've got a good point. Cornell, you're going to be Adele. Asma, you're going to be Eric. Go for it, Cornell.
What's your name?
Eric Gruber.
Cornell?
Eric Gruber.
Uh-oh. I meant on the right side. My fault. So, Cornell, you take Adele's line first, and then Asma, you're going to take Eric's question, and then you're going to go back to Adele's answer, Cornell. Let's try it again. Ready? You go first, Cornell.
I am Adelaide
Filanava.
Falanava.
Asma?
What's your name?
Good. Cornell?
Adela Falanava.
Good. Shinue and Vincenzo. Shinue, you're Adele.
What's your name?
Oh, no, you're Adele. You're Adele. On the right side.
Hmm. I'm I'm Odell. Em audio.
Fill it
Em
out.
audio. Em audio. Em audio Florama.
Good. Vincenzo?
What's your name?
Very good. Very good.
Audio Florama.
Yeah.
So, nice to meet you, Will. Okay. So you can hear how it goes up when you want someone to repeat.
What's your name?
So, what's your name?
What's your name?
Now we're gonna take part in Adele's conversation. When Eric asks a question, give response 1. Listen carefully. So I'm gonna give you an example. Listen carefully as Eric repeats the question word. If the intonation goes up, you have to repeat response 1. If the intonation goes down, you have to give response 2, which is new information. Listen to the correct response. So, I'm going to try to do this with you. I'm going to read the question. I'm going to call on one of you to answer. Listen to whether the intonation goes up or goes down. And give me just a second because I need to see which question is which. Okay. Give me a second here. Oh, okay. So I guess give me just a second here because I have to make sure my book is a little different than the way I put it here. So here, here's a question. Look at number 1. The question is when did you arrive? Last week, last Monday. Okay. How are you going to know whether it's 1 or 2? Hello, everyone? Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, if I ask you, when did you arrive? Last week or last Monday are the answers, right? Which one are you going to answer?
2 is possible.
Sorry, say again?
Last month.
Means the two responses are possible.
The 2 responses are possible, exactly. So, this is a strange assignment because there isn't one right answer. So, I think the purpose here, because I was looking at this and I was thinking, my book is a little different than the way I set this up. My material has one right answer. So I think the point is I can't play the audio for various reasons. We're actually not allowed to play the audio. So I can't have you listen to the real answer. So what we'll do is just work on the intonation of the question. It says when Eric first asks a question, give response 1. So I don't care if you give response 1 or 2 unless you see that it's wrong. If it's wrong,
you can make the question.
Yeah.
You can make the questions, yes, for us.
Well, I'm going to work on those questions, but I'm saying whatever response you want to give is fine, but you have to match my intonation. So let's do one together, because this is a bit confusing. If I say, when did you arrive? Am I asking for information, or am I asking you to repeat? When did you arrive? Information or repeat?
Information.
Information. Good. So, if your answer was number 1, how would you respond? When did you arrive? Sergio?
Last week.
Last week. Exactly. Your voice goes up a little bit. And I'd say, when did you arrive? Vincenzo, when did you arrive? Now you've got to repeat, but your voice goes down. When did you arrive?
See, when did you arrive?
And your answer, Vincenzo, if it's number 1?
Last week.
Last week.
Last week simply, no? Without last week.
Last week. Okay? So, I think we figured out a good way to do this exercise. We're going to, I think it would be best if we asked each question twice. First, as an information question, then as a repeat question.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's give it a try. I'm going to go around the room from left to right, starting with Asma, then Cornell, then Sergio, then Vincenzo, then Shinue. Okay, very quickly. So, when did you arrive, Asma?
Last week.
Last week. Going up.
Last week.
Good. When did you arrive? Now going down.
Last week.
Good, good. Let's do it again, but faster. When did you arrive?
Last week.
When did you arrive?
Last week.
Perfect. You're asking the information question B to Cornell, Asma.
Why did you leave English?
I was unemployed.
Can go up a little more. I was unemployed.
I was unemployed.
Perfect. Asma?
Why did you leave England?
I was
Good.
unemployed.
I was unemployed. I'm emphasizing it. I was unemployed. Can't you hear me? I'm saying I was unemployed. Listen to me, Asma. I was unemployed. So you've got to go down to put your stress on the last word, the key word. Okay? Let's run it. Good, good.
Unemployed.
That's Shinue's mother saying the word unemployed.
I am checking the pronunciation of this word.
How did she get into the room? She always comes in. It's amazing. Okay, so excellent job. Cornell, you're going to do question C with Sergio.
How many contacts have you got here?
It's got to go down first. Down a little more. You're almost there. Listen to me. How many contacts have you got here? Da 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 da.
Okay. How many contacts have you got here?
Down a little more. Down a little more. How many contacts? Da 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 da. Hey, that sounds like a Led Zeppelin song. How many contacts have you got here? Try it again.
How many contacts have you got here?
Oh, come on, Cornell. Come on, work with me. It's too flat. You just have to drop on the here. So just say this. Got here. High, low. Got here.
Got here.
A little lower on the here. Got here. Low.
Got here.
It's better. It's getting there. So one more time, Cornell. How many contacts have you got here?
How many contacts have you got here?
Here. Sergio?
Quite few.
Quite a few. Kind of goes up. Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Low to high. Quite low to high. Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Perfect, Sergio. Now, Cornell, the you didn't hear question.
How many contacts?
Go ahead, Cornell.
How many contacts have you got here?
Much better. That rised. I could hear it. And now you've got to do the opposite, Sergio.
Quite a few.
Excellent. That was absolutely perfect, both of you. Sergio, question D to Vincenzo.
Okay. D. Okay. How long are you staying?
That was all over the place. that was how long are you? It's got to just go down. How long are you staying? How long are you staying? So just drop on the staying.
Okay. How long are you staying?
Perfect.
Just a short time.
Absolutely perfect. Sergio, you didn't hear us.
Okay, yes. How long are you staying?
Okay, it's not bad.
Just a short time.
Absolutely perfect, Vincenzo. You're like a master. Perfect, perfect. Very good, both of you. Vincenzo, you're going to do question E with Mr. Shinue.
How did you get my phone number?
It's got to fall the first time because you want information. Remember, this crazy guy just called you at 2 a.m. and you're like, Oh my God, how'd you get my phone number?
Huh? How did you get my phone number? No.
Good. It was good. That was good.
No.
Yeah, it was good.
You
Should
get
you
my
write?
phone number.
How'd you get my phone number? Phone
Yeah.
number.
Phone
It's like,
number.
that's it.
Yeah.
Phone number. It's like you're walking down 3 little steps. Phone number. How'd you get my phone number? Dun, 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 dun. So imagine you're taking 3 little steps down. Phone number.
How did you get my phone number?
Perfect. Should you write?
From a friend.
Good. You can even rise a little more. You could say, from a friend. Da, da, da. Low to high.
From a friend.
Good. But you
From
didn't
a
hear.
friend.
Perfect.
From a friend. From
Perfect
a
again.
friend.
Perfect again. But you didn't hear him, Vincenzo, so you've got to ask the question again. But this time you're rising.
Really? Did you get my phone number?
Okay? It's good. It's good. Listen to me. How'd you get my phone number? How did you get my phone number?
Did you get my phone number?
Good. Anyway. Da-da-da. High to low.
From a friend.
Excellent. From a friend. High to low. That's it. Shinwei. Question
friend.
F for asthma. Question F for asthma.
What are you interested in?
Oh, wait, you're answering, asthma. He's going to be asking. Shinwei,
Yeah.
you're asking F to asthma. Go for it.
What are you interested in?
Good. That was it, because it dropped on the in. What are you interested in? Perfect. Asthma?
A job in sales.
A job in sales? You can rise a little bit here. It's okay if you say a job in sales because you are giving information. But you could also rise slightly. A job in sales? You're not. That's it. That's it. Believe it or not, if you just watch a movie or a sitcom or a television show, this is actually the intonation that you'll hear. It's possible to go down, but especially in American English, in this kind of answer we tend to rise, even though it's not a question. It's as if we're saying a job in sales. What else would you like to know? We kind of rise, even though you're giving information. So it was correct. Okay, but Shinue, you didn't hear her answer, so you have to ask again.
What are you interested in?
Perfect.
A job in sales.
A job in sales. Now here you really emphasize sales. What are you interested in? Like if saying, oh, I said a job in sales. What, are you deaf? A job in sales. So you got to really put the emphasis on sales. Okay?
A job in sales.
A job in sales. Sales. Okay. Very good, everyone. I think you got the hang of it. Now, here on page 8, we've got a little activity. Work in pairs. Use the prompts in number 2, which we just did, to perform a new dialogue between Eric and Adele, or Adele and Eric, in the same way, using repeated question words and varying your tone. You can be as creative as you like, but you don't have to be Eric and Adele. You can just be yourselves. Okay? So, we're going to go through the entire dialogue with our pairs. Okay? So, Asma and Sergio, you're up first. You can customize the questions a little bit to fit Asma's situation, and you can customize your answers, Asma, to answer the questions in a real way. But we're going to go through A, B, C, D, E, and F quick. And remember, Sergio,
Okay.
you're going to ask for information in A, ask an information for B, but you're not going to hear B, so you're going to have to repeat the question again. Then you're going to ask for information in C, ask for information in D, but you don't hear D, so you have to ask the question again. Then you're going to ask information in E, ask information in F, but you don't hear F, so you have to ask again. We're going to try it like that as fast as we can. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yeah. Should I make up this, customize these questions, or just repeat the questions?
You can customize as you like, because we're going to talk to real people. Okay? The only problem is that your partner just left. Asma just disappeared. So let's go to Cornell. Sergio and Cornell.
Okay. Hi, Cornell. When did you get there?
Last week.
When did you get there?
Last week.
Why?
So far, so good.
Why are you learning English?
Excellent. You customize the question. Good.
Because I was unemployed.
Why are you learning English?
Because I was unemployed.
I see. How long have you been learning English?
Quite a few.
Quite a few what? Quite a few what, Cornell?
Quite a few
Years.
years.
Yeah, for time, you're going to have to say something.
Yeah.
Quite a few months, quite a few years. Good. Quite a few. Going up a little bit. Quite a few. Quite a few
years.
Good.
How long have you been learning English?
Quite a few years.
Going down. Good. Let's switch partners because we have just a minute left. So me and you, Vincenzo. Here's the question. So, how long are you staying in Rome? How long are you staying in Rome, Vincenzo? You can use that answer, or you can use an answer of your own. How long are you staying in Rome? Vincenzo, are you there?
I'm staying in Rome for 2 weeks.
Ah, for 2 weeks. Wait, I'm sorry. How long are you staying in Rome?
I've been staying in Rome for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. Now you're going down. For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Ah, okay. And sorry, but how did you get my address? I know you wrote to me. How did you get my address?
Someone get me your address.
Someone got me.
Got me. Yeah. It's very difficult.
That's good.
Someone got me. Someone got me.
Someone. You got two ways. Someone got it for me, or someone got me it. Two ways you can say it.
Yeah.
How'd you get my address?
Someone got it. Got it to me.
For me.
For me. Someone got it for me.
Excellent. All right. Very good job, everyone. We've got to stop because I'm going to start the business class right now. I'll make a little summary on this document so we can remember what we did, and we're going to continue this next Monday. We're going to go a step further with intonation, and we're going to focus on word stress. That's coming up. Okay? Excellent job. I'll be back in 1 minute for the brand new unit, first class of how to talk about projects, coming up right now. Bye for now, everyone. See you in a moment.
Bye, John. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.